Hi, today we are watching the first 10 minutes of Memento. Of course, going back to my favorite director, writer-director, Christopher Nolan. This movie is so incredible. If you have not seen this yet, stop everything you're doing, watch my video, the first 10 minutes, and see if it hooks you in, but how can it not? I can't give you too much information without spoiling, so what can I tell you? I can tell you that the device that he uses is very unique in storytelling, and I don't know if I can recall another film that does that. So structure-wise, can you structure your screenplay in a unique way? So there's playing with time where you say, okay, well, we're going to start at the end and work our way back to the beginning, or keep filling in events that happened along the way. This happens in crime movies, right? So we find the dead body and then it's trying to piece back together what happened, who's responsible for this. So this is a little bit similar. We're following this one main character, but he has a very unique issue, which we learn about in the first 10 minutes, and just really putting you in the position of someone who has this unique problem. So that's going into the unreliable narrator device, which I am a big fan of. Also, things like the girl on the train uses it, and it's basically a way of having a storyteller tell the story of the film. But as the movie goes through, you start to go like, I don't know if I can really trust everything this person's been saying. I know they're the narrator, so that's why I trusted them. But now I start to think, I think they left something out, or maybe they weren't aware. And that's such a great device because I think The Sixth Sense does that in a way, because Bruce Willis is more or less the narrator the whole time. And then when we kind of switch perspectives, it's like, oh, wait a minute, was I missing things? So I love movies like that. All right, let's get into the first 10 minutes. Let's press play on Memento. We'll start with this rather gruesome Polaroid. The whole movie is in the first frame. This basically covers it. And Christopher Nolan, he always plays with time. So what do we see? But someone shaking a Polaroid picture, and if you've ever had a Polaroid, you know that that's what you do in order to get developed faster. Whether it actually works or not, it just gives us something to do. Tenant was another example of using time in a unique way.
So where are you? You're in some motel room? You just wake up and you're in a motel room. There's the key. It feels like maybe it's just the first time you've been there, but perhaps you've been there for a week, 3 months. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. It's just an anonymous room.
This guy. He's here already.
Lenny!
It's Leonard. Like I told you before.
Did you? I must have forgot.
I guess I've already told you about my condition.
Oh, well, only every time I see you.
My car.
This is your car.
Oh, you're in a playful mood. It's not good for you to make fun of someone's handicap.
This is Guy Pearce, who's a brilliant actor, also in The Count of Monte Cristo, which you should watch. Joey Pants here, Joey Pantoliano, from The Goonies, amongst other things. Great character actor.
It's broken.
Why do you want to go there?
Don't remember.
Let's take a look inside.
I feel like there's so many details that I have to stop myself from pointing out, because it's only after I've seen this 10 times that I notice things that I didn't notice it the first 10 times.
He is the one. Kill him. I finally found him. How long have I been looking?
Find anything? Didn't think so. Let's go, huh?
You're gonna pay for what you did. Beg forgiveness, and then you pay.
You don't have a clue, you freak.
Beg my wife's forgiveness before I blow your brains out.
Leonard, you don't know what's going on. You don't even know my name.
Teddy.
That's because you read it off a fucking picture. You don't know who you are.
I'm Leonard Shelby. I'm from San Francisco.
That's who you were. That's not what you become.
Shut your mouth.
You want to know, Lenny? Come on. Come on, let's go down to the basement. Then you'll know who you really are. No!
It's just an anonymous room. There's nothing in the drawers. But you look anyway. Nothing except the Gideon Bible, which I, of course, read religiously. You know who you are, and you know kind of all about yourself. But just for day-to-day stuff, notes are really useful. Sammy Jenkins had the same problem, but he really had no system. He wrote himself a ridiculous amount of notes, but he'd get them all mixed up.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Mr. Shelby from 304.
All right, what can I do for you, Leonard? Bird.
Bird, I'm not sure. I think I may have asked you to hold my calls.
You don't know?
Well, I think I may have. I'm not too good on the phone.
Right, you said you like to look people in the eye when you talk to them.
Yeah.
You don't remember saying that.
I know who I am. I know all about myself. Since my injury, I can't make new memories. Everything fades. If we talk for too long, I'll forget how we started. And next time I see you, I'm not going to remember this conversation. I don't even know if I've met you before. I've told you this before, haven't I?
Yeah, I don't mean to mess with you, but it's so weird. You don't remember me at all.
No.
What was the last thing you remember?
My wife. You know this guy?
Yeah, it's your friend, right?
What makes you think he's my friend?
I just saw you together, that's all.
He's not my friend.
Okay.
If he calls or if he shows up here, you give me a call in my room, okay?
What, his name's Teddy?
Teddy, yeah.
All right. This guy. If you're all right.
Lenny!
You really need a system if you're gonna make it work. You kind of learn to trust your own handwriting. If you have a piece of information which is vital, writing on your body instead of on a piece of paper can be the answer. It's just a permanent way of keeping a note.
And that is the first 10 minutes of Memento. Are you sucked in yet? I know I am, as always. It's so amazing. I literally watched it like 5 times and didn't understand until like the 6th time then. So I think you can watch it again and again, and it's so fascinating to try to figure out what's going on. And then just following the story, right? Because it's amazing thinking about this person to have this condition, and he's telling a story. So whenever we're in the black and white, he's telling this story. We don't know it yet who he's telling this story to, or whether it's just a voiceover, but nevertheless, he's telling a story. And then we see about 3 scenes in color, and we're getting little bits of information each time we see those. So it's a matter of kind of piecing together everything that's going on here to figure out what the movie is. And yeah, I just think it's super cool, and I think you should watch Memento. So let me know in the comments if you have watched it and if you felt the same about it. Again, you know my love of Christopher Nolan knows no bounds here. So, but this is probably, I think, maybe his best one for me. It's just so simplistic yet so complicated would be the way I would describe it. I will leave it there and let you have time to go watch Memento, and I'll see you for the next video. And thank you guys so much for everyone who's been watching the videos. I really appreciate the support. So I will see you for the next one. All right, bye.